So I want to head back to Slido for a second now and ask you a question. When does your career start? So everyone over to slido.com again, answer that question for me. When does your career start? Fantastic, GCSEs. So may have got a bit of a hint from why they're here this evening, but if we could close that off for a second. So the interesting thing for us is obviously that, when we go into a school and ask that question to students, 90% of students believe that their career starts at university or even in the world of work. And we believe that reality is very, very different, because so many students put off thinking about their careers and imagine that it's something to deal with at university. But there are a number of different reasons that this simply doesn't work. So universities are not equipped to give students the skills they need to enter the world of work. I mean, there are thousands of students for one careers department. These are purely academic and research institutions. And secondly, the competition is fierce. There are over 200 applications for top graduate schemes, and internship opportunities open up in those top careers in your first year of university. So, simply put, if you have not prepared before this point, it is too late. Young people who are able to start thinking about and interacting with their career in a meaningful way at the age of 13 or 14 are going to have a huge competitive advantage over their peers. And you might be wondering, why do we think like this? And the answer is simply that that's exactly what we hear from every professional and every company that we work with, and is also exemplified in this Global Skills Gap report that I've got on the screen now. Employers were dissatisfied with the students' ability to hit 14 out of 15 of the key skills on that report. And our speaker, Simon, will go through this in a bit more detail in just a second. Students fundamentally misunderstood what employers meant by seemingly obvious skills, such as communication. And added to all of this, that gap has been inevitably aggravated by the impact of COVID in the last year. And so now that you know who we are and what we do and why, let's talk about why we're here today. Because if university is too late, then there is a gap to fill. So this evening, together, we're going to take the very first steps to prepare your children for career success and help them to bridge the gap between what they know and what employers are really looking for. And you might be sitting there and wondering what exactly it is that I can do. And hopefully we'll have some key takeaways for you this evening. But the most fundamental thing to think about is that at a time when young people have so many things clamoring for their attention, you can help your child to focus on the importance of their career right now. And there are several key areas that we're going to cover this evening and that we cover on our programs, which Simon again will go through in a bit more detail. So, skills, the key attributes sought after by the top employers and where to develop them. Network. In a world where only 40% of jobs are advertised, it's not what you know, but who you know. Experience. Compulsory no matter what career you go into, but often difficult to find, particularly at the moment. Advantage, which is learning the science of recruitment and how to stand out in a crowd of applicants. And knowledge, what you need to know and how to talk about it.